All right. What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on the channel, man. So look, man, I want to give a shout out to the very first people that brought this up to my attention. Well, not to my attention, but at least when I was checking out their videos. I want to give a shout out to 2 Raw for sports and Savage Basketball Facts, man, because I didn't hear about this till they dropped this video. So, if y'all haven't checked their video out, long story short, KG, aka the big ticket Kevin Garnett, has basically accused the Emperor of the Goblin Serum. Now, for those who are new to my channel, the Goblin Serum, EPO spinach, stuff like that is basically me putting it in code for let's just say the PEDs. I'll just say that. Look, man, I'm just gonna be honest. Is it any surprise to any fucking body that this is most likely possibly true? Like, come on. Like, and I think 2 Raw has mentioned this before, and I think even Basketball Facts said this before. You cannot tell me that someone at the age of 39, 40, 41, like, you can't tell me at that age you have. And I think even ESPN posted that something along the lines of shit like that. But anyway, you can't be at that age and still have around the same the same jumping height of when you was in your rookie year. I mean, come on. At some point, the people gotta wake the fuck up, man. You know, I'm so tired of. I swear, the one thing I hate about basketball fans, especially when it comes to these people that are somewhat LeBron fans, but they're not really. If you guys know what I mean. You got these fans that be like, oh, and they're not even LeBron fans, really. They're really not. But they want to just admire on how great LeBron is. Well, okay, that's one thing, but I just don't like how these motherfuckers cannot see the obvious. Like, you can't take away your literal common sense of LeBron and just think, you know, somehow, some way, he's still having that same leap ability that he did in his rookie year. There's no fucking way. I swear, man. Sometimes, man, I swear, like, these basketball fans, and I'm not saying you guys, but I'm just talking about these people on Twitter. Most of these basketball YouTubers that be on here, if you guys know who I'm really referring to, like, come the fuck on, man. But yeah, it's not really that obvious. Like, come on. There's the same. I mean, come on. He's been exposed many different times that he's been on the Goblin Serum. Like, have people really forgot about what happened in what was that, 2012, 2013? Remember back in the Miami scandal when they was naming names? Well, not names, but naming first and last name initials, aka DW, LJ. How the fuck motherfuckers can figure out, oh yeah, that's Dwayne Wade, but motherfuckers can't seem that to figure out that that LJ initial can somehow be linked to LeBron, unless, you know, of course, Rich Paul may have, you know, all that clutch money under the table to keep it a secret. But it's already been out there. And not to mention, right? Remember, and I think Two Raw said something like this, but I think most people are already aware when he took that was it 2 weeks off of basketball when oh yeah, like he came off of 2 weeks. He was 2 weeks away from basketball, and he came out. He was sluggish that few games when he came back. Remember? Or remember that time when he first, what was it? Was it when he first came back to Cleveland and he was skinny as fuck? Y'all remember? Y'all remember that photo when he took that Instagram picture or whatever the fuck that was and he was skinny as fuck. Like come the fuck on, man. Like you can't tell. And then of course like who can forget? I forgot old boy's name, but the UFC guy. How is it that he still LeBron somehow some way hasn't, called him out on his bullshit, if it is bullshit. And now Kevin Garnett is calling you out, and yet I highly doubt it that him or Rich Paul or even Brian Windhorst or someone, they won't even call out on his shit. You want to know why? Because we all know we all know what the deal is. We all know what time it is. And we all know what the deal is with LeBron, man. All I'm saying is, these motherfuckers can't wake the fuck up to see, like, what's going on. I'm so sick of this shit, man. You got people in the media, you got people on Twitter, like, come on. Come on. They're obviously not gonna state the obvious that, LeBron is on the goblin juice. You know what I mean? Like, if Tristan Thompson can get called out, and if Barry Bonds can get called out, and I think another player that got caught with David Ortiz, if he got caught, well, actually no, scratch that. He did get caught. I don't know if he's out of the Hall of Fame. I don't watch Major League Baseball as much as I used to, but yeah, I think he got caught. And yeah, he's still in the Hall of Fame. So why is it that all of a sudden it's different with LeBron? Why all of a sudden, like, bro, even his best friend or his former best friend, Dwayne Wade, got called out. Then I could have sworn he even said that he took it. So whatever, man. I mean, I don't. I just. It's just real funny, man. It's just real funny. And, it's reasons like this why I really just don't like... I don't watch basketball content on YouTube as much as I used to. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so... When it comes to, like, content, NBA basketball YouTubers, and they talk about LeBron and how immensely talented he is, like, come the fuck on, man. You think guys like Rusty Buckets and Swish Out are gonna tell you the obvious? No, they're bottom line is they're not. They're not. They're not gonna tell you. Now, of course, they're gonna ask the evidence if we present it to them, but the evidence is right in front of their faces. Or at least I hope, it's in front of everybody's face. But everybody wants to sweep that shit under the rug and pretend like that shit never happened or it never exists. And isn't he like the oldest player in the NBA as well? I think I think it's between him or Chris Paul that's the oldest player in the NBA. Chris Paul, you can definitely see how he's showing his age. You can definitely see from Chris Paul. You definitely saw it from Vince Carter when he was showing his age. I mean, shit. Like, you don't think that? Whatever, man. This is just some bullshit. But anyway, KG. He already called his shit out, man. So I guess we just gotta wait on LeBron on his response. But he probably won't talk about this shit. This is one of the fakest dudes, man, that I've ever seen in the NBA, man. It has to be between him or Patrick Beverly or Dennis Schroeder. No, not Dennis Schroeder. I mean, I hate Dennis Schroeder to a certain extent, but I don't think he's fake. He can be at times. I would say it's between LeBron as him being fake, Draymond Green, and let me see. Realest person that's fake. Who was that dude? Damn, I forgot his name. He was starting fights with almost half the people, right? Was it Ron Artest? It probably was. I don't fucking know. Anyway, I'm dragging this video on too long, but yeah, that's pretty much about it. I mean, I could give less of a shit about LeBron, but it's shit like this, man, that makes me wonder, like, the NBA basketball community just has to be this fucking stupid. It has to be. It just has to be. But anyway, I'm out.